Now, Good Morning Northwest, officers searching for a missing person find a man dead in the Dishman Hills. What we know this morning.
It's a transitional day to high pressure today. It's going to be great. We're going to be warming, and then the weekend is going to be even warmer. We're going to talk about that coming up.
And another huge natural disaster, catastrophic flooding in Libya, at least 2,000 dead, 10,000 more people are missing. The devastation, the recovery, and the U.S.'s pledge to help. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Good morning, and I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Wednesday, September the 13th. Mark Peterson here with a look at that first alert forecast, but also a look at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena.
Where in about 8 hours, we're going to hear something potentially. That's what they've been talking about on the reader board. All right, here on your screen is a blue sky. Nary a cloud to be seen. We have temperatures that are cool. We're sitting at 55 degrees. Winds out of the southwest. We're going to see that 5 to 10 miles an hour today. Relatively light. It's going to be a nice day. The 4 things you need to know. It's going to be sunshine all day long. It's going to be clear and cool tonight, so be aware of that. You may have the need to maybe turn on the heater a little bit, but you'll need the AC this weekend. There's a warming trend and mid-80s for the weekend expected. We look at what we're expecting, and we're going to see, again, a high thin cloud this morning, but then throughout the afternoon, throughout tonight and tomorrow, that high pressure moves in, and it's going to be sunny. We're going to have, hold on a minute, we're going to have 58 degrees that we currently have in the Spokane Valley, also downtown. Deer Park still cool at 45 degrees, while Spirit Lake is at 54. That includes Post Falls. So, again, some cooler air out there, 50 into Spangle. Now, our day today. First of all, we continue to have clean air, so our air quality will remain good, not only today, but it looks like it's going to stabilize that way for the next couple of days. We're going to have temperatures warming up under a sunny sky by noon, 70, 72 by 1, and our high today is going to be 77 degrees.
All right, Mark, thank you. Police searching for a missing man found a body last night.
Spokane County Sheriff's deputies say he was found on the trails inside the Dishman Hills natural area. Let's get right to Sydney Charles with the latest details.
That's right. We do not know the name of the man who was found or the cause of death right now, but the Spokane County Sheriff's Office confirmed a few hours ago that this is still an ongoing investigation. Deputies say the body was found on the trails inside Dishman Hills natural area. Police were staged right here last night at the corner of 8th and Edgerton, near where they had been searching for Daniel Pronkin. We don't know yet if the body police found had any connection to the missing man. Deputies say they located the body at around 7 o'clock last night. The Major Crimes Unit and Forensic Unit were called to investigate. Spokane County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Andy Stockman explains the search and rescue team found the body while they were searching for 22-year-old Daniel Pronkin. His car was found in the Dishman Hills area in the parking lot of Camp Caro. And Pronkin's family reported him missing on Friday. He was last seen on September 6th. Deputies say his wallet and cell phone were found locked inside the car. As we learn more, we'll keep you updated right here on 4 News Now and on our website at KXLY.com. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thank you. A Latah County judge will hear arguments today regarding cameras in the courtroom during the University of Idaho murders case. Brian Kohberger is accused of killing these 4 students: Madison Mogen, Kaylee Gonsalves, Ethan Chapin, and Xander Kernodle. The defense has asked multiple times to keep cameras out, believing continued coverage of the case will taint the jury pool and violate Kohberger's right to a fair trial. A coalition of media outlets, which includes 4 News Now, is arguing for continued access, arguing that removing cameras from court will, quote, lead to a significantly less accurate portrayal of the justice process.
A man accused of killing a family of 4 in Kellogg is expected back in court today to enter his plea. Major John Kaler is accused of killing Kenneth and Kenna Gardapi, 18-year-old Devin Smith, and 16-year-old Aiken Smith. Court documents say Kaler told police he was upset after hearing Devin had exposed himself to his young daughter, saying police didn't do anything about it. Prosecutors have already said they are not seeking the death penalty in this case. Now, be sure to download the 4 News Now app and turn on push notifications to get the latest information on both of these big court cases sent straight to your phone.
Breaking news this morning, escaped murderer Daniel Cavalcante has been taken into custody and is alive, Pennsylvania State Police said. Now, this is aerial footage of a police car driving down the road. You can't see it right now, but there are multiple police cars following this car right now. And Pennsylvania officials will give an update just right now or in a couple of moments. And this marks the end of the 14-day manhunt for 34-year-old Daniel Cavalcante. Officials in Pennsylvania had advised residents for the past several days there to stay alert. Cavalcante was noticed missing after inmates returned from the exercise yard at the prison where he was being held pending transfer to a state correctional institution. He had scaled a wall to gain access to the roof and pushing through razor wire before he jumped down to a less secure area to make his getaway. That's according to the acting warden of the Chester County Prison.
All right, we, of course, will be continuing following that. And more breaking news, this from Libya this morning, where more than 5,000 people are now feared dead in the latest catastrophic flood event. Another 10,000 are unaccounted for. The heavy flooding collapsed 2 dams. People reporting sounds similar to explosions as the dams gave way. Washed out bridges delayed rescue efforts. A hurricane-like storm triggered the flooding, hammering Libya's coast and dumping 16 inches of rain.
Climate change, a potential aggravating factor here. The UN saying that rising sea levels are leaving Libya's low-lying coastline more vulnerable to flooding.
The storm comes amid an unprecedented month of climate disasters. In the first 11 days of this month, at least 8 major flood events have occurred across 4 continents, the U.S. being one of them. And the U.S. is sending emergency funds to relief organizations to help support Libya.
I saw Ian Pennell actually say they think maybe a third of that city was wiped out by the flood.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It is now 5 minutes after 6.
All right, thankfully, nothing like that. We've got clear skies and sunshine.
I think back to the years of fair time, and there's always 1 or 2 days where we have crazy weather.
Yes, usually.
Not so much. It's going to be, again, sunny today, beautiful, that high of 77. We have more in your forecast coming up.
Coming up, we will speak to a Spokane resident that's bringing Latino sound to the area. I'm reporting from the Southside Center in Spokane. Coming up next, you will be able to see what the day-to-day looks like on his station.
And you may be wasting your money when you could buy, or when you're buying cold medicine. What the FDA says about some popular brands right after this break.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Twilight Bedding is the choice for all your mattress needs and now has 2 convenient locations in Spokane. Every mattress is manufactured locally, right here in Spokane, and crafted to meet any need you have, whether it's for your bedroom, boat, RV, or your pet. Stop by either location today and talk with an expert about the mattress that's right for you. Sleep right by Twilight.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet is North Idaho's premier flooring shop. They have your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their designers help you find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. If you can dream it, they can floor it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Don't miss Quality Stoves and Spa's Fair Savings Event. Massive once-a-year discounts on everything. Save up to $3,000 off Quality Stoves and Spa's large selection of hot tubs and swim spas. Hurry, sale ends Saturday at Quality Stoves and Spa's Post Falls.
Mr. Qua Casino Hotel in Chewelah is giving you a chance to win $45,000 to spend towards a new Chevy, or you could win $35,000 cash. Your choice. Play your favorite games at Mr. Qua Casino Hotel to earn entries. The more you play, the more chances you have to win. Join us Saturday, September 30th, starting at 6 p.m. for your chance to win. Learn more at MrQua.com.
I'm 4 News Now Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker. Every little bit helps when it comes to protecting our river and aquifer. Learn to be water wise.
When you're ready to wash your car this summer, visit an automated car wash that recycles the water. If you want to do the work yourself, drive your car onto your lawn and wash it there. That way, your grass gets a drink, your car gets clean, and no soap enters our storm drains. So you know, that's an illicit discharge.
Today through this Monday, if you're hunting for the best selection of sporty used trucks and four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive SUVs,
we got them, and we're
we're pricing them right to move them out. Which means it's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle to a better set of wheels before the winter months arrive. Bag a truck and save $1. Plus, this week, Cal is offering a minimum $2,000 trade-in for your old ride.
You right, Cal's got it.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
It is 6:09. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. An FDA advisory panel unanimously agrees many popular over-the-counter cold and allergy medicines just don't work.
Yeah, this agreement focuses on the ingredient phenylephrine, which the panel says is actually ineffective. It's the main component, though, of Benadryl Allergy Plus Congestion, Sudafed PE, and Vicks Sinex. These products generated $1.8 billion in sales last year alone. The drugs are considered safe to use, but doctors have been questioning their effectiveness for years. If the FDA agrees with the committee, companies may be required to remove or reformulate products that include phenylephrine.
Today, there is a rare post-trial hearing in Peter Navarro's criminal contempt of Congress conviction. The judge who oversaw the case last week is considering a mistrial. Navarro's attorneys have argued jurors may have seen political protesters when they took a break outside during deliberations. Multiple sources say a court security officer is set to testify. Navarro was convicted on 2 counts of contempt of Congress for not complying with the 2022 subpoena issued by the House committee investigating the January 6th Capitol insurrection.
Talks between Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un began today at the Vostochny Cosmodrome. The talks began shortly after Putin and Kim toured various facilities at the Cosmodrome, including 2 launch pads. They discussed a potential arms deal, one that could see Pyongyang provide weapons for Moscow to use against Ukraine. Kim said he would always be standing with Russia.
6:10 on a Wednesday morning, a 10-second takeaway. Sunny and warm today. Really easy. Grab the shades, maybe a light layer heading out because it is chilly out there right now. Temperatures in the mid-50s, warming to 77.
Well, a new art studio opened in downtown Spokane has a great backstory.
The man behind it, a local artist, only discovered his talents years after he was involved in a traumatic crash. 15 years ago, Dylan Lipsker was in an ATV crash that left him with lifelong damage. One of the most noticeable after effects is his inability to enter REM sleep. He says on a good night, he might sleep 2 to 3 hours. He discovered that his chronic insomnia would lead him to create art. And all of these pieces are what Lipsker says he would see if he could dream again.
When I desperately wanted my dreams back and gave them up, I still had all that time. So I create them instead. I create the feelings. Some of them have deeper meaning. Some of them are colors that make me happy. But it's my attempt to replace what's lacking in my world.
Dylan's studio, Big City Art, opened on South Washington Street last month. He says anyone is welcome to stop by. He just asks that you make an appointment to see the art beforehand. You can see our full story with Dylan on KXLY.com.
On the one hand, you feel terrible that he can't get REM sleep or dream, but then on the other hand, look at what's being produced by it.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
It's now 6:12.
All right, it is one of the busiest bridges in Spokane, but many don't feel safe walking across it, especially at night. Coming up a little bit later here on Good Morning Northwest, how the city is looking to crack down on crime on the Monroe Street Bridge.
And this place looks pretty quiet right now, but it'll be a buzz as a celebration this weekend will honor Hispanic and Latinx culture. And you're invited. We'll tell you all about it just ahead.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
The most anticipated rock holiday tradition returns. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert. Friday, November 24th, Spokane Arena. Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at ticketswest.com. A legendary blend of rock, classical, and holiday music for the entire family. Don't miss Trans-Siberian Orchestra live in concert. The Ghosts of Christmas Eve.
What's good about River Ridge Hardware and how we stand out as a neighborhood hardware store? When a customer comes in, it's our opportunity to help them with whatever project they're doing, whether it's painting or building something new. We truly want to help you. What makes Peter's Hardware Store stand out in the neighborhood is it is eclectic type hardware store since 1934. And yes, we're the oldest working hardware store in Spokane. It's really a fun place to visit.
We all have causes near and dear to our hearts. That's why at Horizon Credit Union, we are dedicated to giving back, supporting local charities, expressing our not-for-profit values, investing in you and our community. Because your path is our purpose, and together we make a positive impact. Discover the difference.
Horizon!
Open your account today. Visit hzcu.org/discover.
You didn't choose cat allergies. You didn't choose your hairline, hot flashes, the flu, or that thing when your knee just gives out for no reason. You didn't choose your bad back, or this, or that. You didn't choose depression, melanoma, or lactose intolerance. But with Kaiser Permanente, you can choose your doctor who works with other best-in-class specialists to care for all that is you.
Come home to flooring for the whole family at Great Floors. Elevate your space with beautiful flooring for the whole family, including the four-legged ones. Great Floors offers a large selection of Shaw Pet Perfect flooring with exclusive discounts. Shop carpet, laminate, and hardwood at Great Floors. Ask about exclusive Great Floors 12-month financing options. Visit a showroom today and live life on Great Floors.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule your comprehensive eye exam at shopko.com or bring in your outside prescription.
4 News Now is brought to you by A to Z Rentals.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Good morning and welcome back. It is now 6:16. Big celebration coming up this weekend with the Hispanic and Latinx communities celebrating their culture. And Spokane has limited option when it comes to music for the Latino community.
But the owner of a local online radio station is trying to change that. Our Ariel Drayton is live with the owner, who is sharing Hispanic music from more than 120 different countries.
Yes, I'm here with the owner of the online Spokane Latin radio station, where he tells me he caters to the demand of Latin music in the area. He even showed me where he's able to broadcast his own radio station from the comfort of his own home. Take a look at your screen where we can show you what we can see from what the day-to-day looks like on how he operates on his station. Now, I'm walking over to him, and I want you to just tell me, how does these broadcasts work? And why do you think there's a demand for Latin sounds in the area?
How does it work? We have the technology of the internet right now, and we can streaming online from everywhere, from the home, like I have on my radio. And you can make it from home. I make it from home from my programs, the music. I get it from everywhere, from every people like Latin music. We streaming for Spokane to Latin America. We have more than 120 countries listen Spokane Latin radio. You can listen from your home. Just load the app from the App Store on iPhone, on the Google Play. You can find it, load it, and looking for Spokane Latin Radio. It's a great demand on Latin music from any country on Latin America.
Yeah, and I know you told me that, you mentioned if you just say, hey, Alexa, play Spokane Latin Radio, it'll come right on up.
Yeah, we already in Alexa.
So if you don't have those smartphone, you can definitely access the online Latin radio on your Alexa. Reporting at the Southside Center, Ariel Drayton, 4 News Now.
Well, that's an easy way to go about it, I guess.
Yeah, all the Alexas just perked up, didn't they?
All right, you're taking a live look at the Spokane Arena. There is something coming. We're still not quite sure what it is, though.
Yeah. Hey, Alexa, what's the big surprise coming up with this countdown? There is a countdown, some big surprise. It's just hours from now. In the past, they have teased concert events, big ones like Garth Brooks and Paul McCartney. So
we're all wondering what it may be.
I'm sorry, I can't access that information right now. But we will have it later on this afternoon.
Hopefully you can access some of this information.
Oh, we're going to have high pressure that's going to move. And I got a surprise at the end of this forecast, so pay attention. This is for you. Well, it's for everybody. Here, I don't know if it'll be called a gift. Here we go. We do have, when we're tracking this pattern, really this warmer air that's starting to build from the southwest, starting to come in, and we have that cool air still coming down from Canada. Now, grant you, 77 degrees today, but we don't have any cloud cover out there. It's absolutely beautiful. We're sitting right now at 55 degrees, so it is a bit of a cool start. Probably about as breezy as it gets. 9-10 miles an hour today, different than yesterday, with 15 to 20 mile an hour winds in and around the area. 58 currently in the valley, 45 into Deer Park. Chenier at 48 degrees on the cool side. Temperatures in the mid-50s from Hayden down into Rathdrum, and then around 60 for Coeur d'Alene. We will see, again, Colville cool, 48, 51 into Ritzville. Pullman, you're at 56 degrees, so just pay attention, you know. Figure out what's going to be comfortable in the morning hours. It'll change in the afternoon with all that sun. 77 degrees. Those winds, again, southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, temperatures down to 49, so an even cooler night expected for then a very cool tomorrow morning. We will continue to track clearing conditions. That high pressure, as it moves in, has pushed all of this cloud cover out. So right now we have clouds, a few scattered showers into the northern Rockies, but that's it. So our forecast radar says, yeah, a high thin cloud in the higher elevation, certainly at night, possible. For us, not probable. It's going to be nice, and this is going to be the setup all the way through the week. So it really is going to be very consistent and really easy to forecast. So that's cool. 83 into Grand Coulee, 78 into Ritzville. If you're heading there, Colville, you're in at 78. We have 77. Lewiston was near 90 beginning of the week, now mid-80s, but yeah, comfortable. All right, 77 today, 80 for Saturday, or for Thursday, Friday 83, Saturday 86, and then we start cooling down next week. Monday 74, Tuesday 71. Now, pay attention to your screen. So we go through and we look at these average high temperatures, and we have, again, those temperatures in the 80s through Sunday. Look what happens when we now extend this out just one day, 74, 71, and then temperatures potentially at 60 degrees for a daytime high for a week from now. So potentially a big cool down coming with a high of just 60. So
was that your big announcement?
It's not Paul McCartney. It's not Garth Brooks. Hopefully Billy Joel, which would really be amazing. But no, it's going to get cool. So this weekend, I mean, put your efforts into really enjoying it, because we're gonna get chilly.
Now we see why you're making a big deal. We were like, 71 is still good.
Yeah, but whoa, 60, easy.
That's a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah. It is now 6:22. The Mariners get back on the winning track. We will have the highlights and tell you where it leaves them in the wild card race.
And after a big win over Wisconsin, will WSU still come out hungry against Northern Colorado Saturday? The Cougs address that very question next in sports. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Wednesday morning. We will be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
At Joya Child and Family Development, little ones with developmental challenges are surrounded with support so they can reach their full potential.
Whether helping a child reach important milestones or uncovering a specific need, Joya offers specialized services so every child can thrive.
Numeric is honored to partner with organizations like Joya as they enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities.
Check out more organizations that make our community stronger at numericacu.com.
Hi, I'm Ken.
And I'm Donnie.
We lead the Advocates.
The Advocates fight for each of our injured clients. We take on big insurance and get big results.
We're both advocates, but we're very different from each other.
That's true.
I say potato, she says...
Potato.
Oh, I guess we're the same there.
Potato. Do people say that a different way?
Potato.
Who says it that way?
Never mind. Injured? You deserve an advocate.
Chances are, when it's time to call a service professional, you need someone right away. That's why Mr. Electric is ready when you are with appointment times to fit your busy schedule. They specialize in knob and tube removal, lighting upgrades, panel replacements, and other electrical services. And rest assured, their work is quoted upfront and fully guaranteed. Call Mr. Electric today and get $50 off your service.
Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better.
Has your dishwasher let you down lately?
Fred's has closeout Bosch dishwashers on sale. Fred's also has models you won't find at the box stores.
Bosch means quality and innovation. New Bosch dishwashers quietly deliver sparkling dishes.
With features like third rack and a new drying system that even dries plastic, Bosch raises the bar for dishwashers.
Fred's has more dishwashers in stock than you'll see anywhere. Come in and see us today.
It's here, the Fall RV Expo in Airway Heights. Yes, rake in the deals with falling prices. September 14th through 17th across from North 40 Outfitters in Airway Heights. Travel trailers from $198 per month. Save over $38,000 on a Montana fifth wheel. Combine factory rebates with special expo discounts and save thousands. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, all priced to sell. Almost anything accepted in trade. Rush to the Fall RV Expo. 4 days only. September 14th through 17th. 10117 West Highway 2 in Airway Heights.
You know, we just don't think that we're just going to dog walk anybody. You know, we approach it like it's one of the biggest games of the season, like it's the Apple Cup.
Washington State football isn't taking any days off this week. Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minenso. The Cougars are hosting Northern Colorado on Saturday. Now, Northern Colorado isn't the same caliber team as Wisconsin, but Washington State is treating this game like it's the national championship. This is Washington State's last game before Pac-12 play begins. Winning a conference championship will not be easy for the Cougars. There are 8 teams from the Pac-12 in the top 25, including Washington State. It's the first time the Cougars have been ranked in 4 years, but if you ask head coach Jake Dickert, the Cougars aren't satisfied. They want to keep climbing.
You know, after a big win, are you still hungry? Are you full? I know I digested that win and I'm starving again, right? So they need to be the same way.
It's a choice whether or not we're going to get better or worse. And you could look at whoever you play and choose if it's going to be a good game or not. But as long as you're competing to the best of your ability, you should get better, and that's what we want to do.
Kickoff is at 2 o'clock on Saturday in Pullman. The Seattle Mariners took care of business and defeated the Los Angeles Angels 8-0 on Tuesday. Seattle is now tied with the Toronto Blue Jays for that final wild card spot in the American League with only 17 games to go. The Mariners and Angels square off at 1:10 this afternoon at T-Mobile Park in Seattle. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
What a win.
Yeah,
oh my
needed
gosh.
it badly.
It's now 6:26.
All right, before we hit another break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America, starting at the top of the hour.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the runaway costs of being a bridesmaid.
This is beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
This is $800.
I've collectively spent just under $10,000. Some of the breakdown of that cost is bachelorette parties, room and board, travel fees, transportation, bridesmaids dresses, hair and makeup.
Weddings are a $70+ billion industry, and for bridesmaids, the costs add up quick and are causing some to burn out.
For our bachelorette, we went to NOLA, and that came out to $1,536.
A 2017 Wedding Wire report found being a bridesmaid can cost an average $1,200 to $1,800. So how can you keep the bride happy while keeping your bridesmaid's budget in check? It's all coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
My heart failure diagnosis changed my priorities. I want time for the people I love. My heart doesn't pump enough blood, so my doctor gave me Farxiga. It helps my heart do its job better. Farxiga helps keep me living life and out of the hospital for heart failure.
Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in women and men, and low blood sugar. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may lead to death. A rare, life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis.
More time with her sounds good to me.
Ask your doctor for Farxiga for heart failure. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Saving you green.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors. 24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
Joni here at Post Falls Volkswagen with this bold and beautiful Taos. But there's more than just good looks behind this compact SUV. This is the perfect choice because it's also practical and efficient, with driver assist and all the latest enhanced safety features. Plus, the Taos is packed with the useful high-tech features you use every day. If you're thinking of a compact SUV, think Taos at your nearby Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
Discover fall in Coeur d'Alene. Experience the hidden treasure of autumn in our serene lakeside town. As the lively energy of summer subsides, the town embraces the tranquility of fall. Guests can unwind and find solace by the glistening lake. See for yourself why fall is Coeur d'Alene's best-kept secret. Book your fall foliage lake cruise overnight package now and make memories that will warm your heart for years to come.
Don't miss Quality Stoves and Spa's Fair Savings Event. Massive once-a-year discounts on everything. Save up to $3,000 off Quality Stoves and Spa's large selection of hot tubs and swim spas. Hurry, sale ends Saturday at Quality Stoves and Spas, Post Falls.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Breaking news this morning of the capture of an escaped murderer in Pennsylvania. This is a live look as a news conference is just about to get underway. They're setting it up. Here's what we know so far from Pennsylvania police. Danilo Cavalcante has been taken into custody. He is alive following a 14-day search.
He was captured just before 8:15 a.m. Eastern time in northern Chester County, found in a field within the perimeter by tactical teams using thermal technology and police canines. He was hiding under foliage and a pile of logs. We will be listening to that news conference and hope to bring you the very latest. All right, Good Morning Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It's Wednesday, September 13th. Let's check in with Mark in our first alert forecast.
All right, we have sunshine, temperatures into the mid-50s for Spokane. Now, the sun's been up for 6 minutes officially, and on the sunrise and sunset, we see that little bit of haze that still exists because we do have quite a few fires that are still burning in the Pacific Northwest, also into Canada, but our air quality is still good. 56 into Coeur d'Alene, we found that one cloud there. 4 things you need to know. It is going to be sunshine for today. It's really going to be nice. It's going to be clear and cool tonight. We do have a warming trend that really, today, tomorrow it kicks in mid-80s for the weekend. That's going to be nice. We look at what we will see, and it will be the continued clear sky into eastern Washington and parts of North Idaho. The mountains are going to pick up a few clouds because of elevation. That's going to be about it, and we're going to see Seattle be sunny and warm. They've had rain showers for the last couple of days. So 58 into the valley right now as it cools. 54 into Post Falls. Deer Park here at 45. Cheney still at 48 degrees. Here is our day today, again, with good air quality expected all day long. By noon, we're going to be at 70, 72 by 1, and then we're going to be in the mid to upper 70s throughout the afternoon, with 77 our expected high today.
And new from the Breaking Now desk. This morning, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has launched a formal impeachment inquiry against President Joe Biden. McCarthy saying Americans deserve answers about whether Biden benefited from the business dealings of his son Hunter.
All I said is an impeachment inquiry allows us to get answers to the questions that
Republicans have been investigating the president for 9 months and have not found any concrete evidence of misconduct by Biden when he was then vice president. Less than 2 weeks ago, McCarthy said he wouldn't open an inquiry unless the full House voted for one. But after several of former President Trump's congressional allies threatened to boot him as Speaker, McCarthy changed his tune. Sources say Trump recently discussed an inquiry with several House Republicans. The White House quick to condemn McCarthy's move.
It's based on the fact that he is being attacked from his right and he's throwing them red meat. It shows how illegitimate this inquiry really is.
It would take a majority vote on the House floor to impeach the president. And only 3 other presidents have been impeached: Andrew Johnson, Bill Clinton, and Donald Trump twice. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
As Republicans prepare their impeachment inquiry, President Joe Biden is focusing on his domestic agenda. Today, Biden is set to convene a meeting of his cancer cabinet. Representatives from across federal agencies will update the nation on new steps to end cancer, as well as announce a $240 million investment to fund cancer-related projects and research. This effort is part of Biden's larger unity agenda. The White House says the president is working to make progress on challenges we all face, regardless of political party. Changes are now in the works to keep the Monroe Street Bridge safe from ongoing crime. Spokane police say they are consistently responding to calls from the bridge.
And now the city council wants to address it and improve safety measures for the community. Roger Bosky lives in Kendall Yards. He uses the Monroe Street Bridge 4 times a week, saying it's become a major eyesore. Bosky says he's actually afraid to use the bridge, especially at night.
One time I saw somebody shooting up, and there was some kids, and they were putting needles in themselves, and that's not. People shouldn't have to look at that.
Spokane City Council member Michael Cathcart says the goal is to address problems like illegal drug use and suicide attempts while maintaining the original design of the bridge. Cathcart says changes could include things like cameras and more lighting. He says the administration is doing a 4 to 6 week analysis. Then it will decide on costs and design later.
Victims of the Oregon Road and Gray fires are working to piece together their life after tragedy. One question landowners have is what to do with what's left of their property. If your home or land was impacted by the fire, specialists from DNR and the Spokane Conservation District will come to your property and do an assessment. From there, specialists will give recommendations based on your goals.
Our biggest goal here is helping landowners keep their forest as a forest. That's one really important part of DNR's main mission, is to help small forest landowners retain their land in forestry use.
Medical Lake fire victims looking for more guidance on forestry are invited to attend a post-fire assistance meeting tonight at 6:30. It's at Medical Lake High School. The meeting will cover salvage logging, restoration assistance programs, and lots of other things.
A 14-year-old boy shot near a high school in Yakima is in serious condition this morning. It happened around 8 o'clock yesterday morning near Eisenhower High School. Police in Yakima believe this was a drive-by shooting. The teen was taken to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle. The school was placed on lockdown, and other schools in the area went into secure and teach mode, where no one is allowed on or off campus. No arrests have been made.
Well, many of us are trying to squeeze in some more outdoor fun these final days of summer, especially with the weather so nice. Thinking about enjoying the beach and the water, but you should be cautious of health risks. Germs found in water usually come from human or animal feces. Rainwater can pick up that feces and drain it into swimming areas. There are ways to avoid problems, though. First, check online to see if a swim area has any warnings or closures. If you have health issues, especially with conditions that compromise your immune system, check with your healthcare provider before swimming in natural bodies of water. And stay out of water if it looks discolored or foggier than usual, or if it has an odor, and try not to swallow any water while swimming. Ooh. It's now 6:37.
All right, we're going to send things back to Mark Peterson. A bit chilly as you send the kids off to school this morning, but not too bad.
No, not too bad. Temperatures low to mid-50s as they're heading out. Depends on how long they have to wait for the bus, how long they have to walk. And then by the afternoon, it's going to be a beautiful walk home or ride home. It's going to be temperatures in the upper 70s. We're going to have a full check of your forecast coming up.
And the changes announced by Apple that might make it a little easier to charge your future iPhones when Good Morning Northwest continues.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Here, freshly made grizzly bear tracks. Survival, it's not guaranteed. Good thing I got my Ford Bronco Sport, because it goes over any terrain.
Get a great deal on a Bronco Sport only at your local Ford dealer.
If you need a new mattress, what you don't know could end up costing you. Come to Twilight Bedding Mattress Factory and talk to the experts. We make your mattress right here in our factory, so we can tell you exactly what it's made of. Twilight Bedding is also the only place in the area where you can still buy a double-sided mattress. Visit our website to learn the top 10 questions to ask when buying a mattress. And then come see us. Sleep Right by Twilight.
You expect more from local news. 4 News Now delivers.
It's to get you the information you need to plan your day.
We begin with breaking news, and the breaking news you need to keep your family safe.
That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Are you ready to unleash the power of productivity? Get ready for the ultimate workhorse, the Kubota BX Series tractors at Adams Tractor. With a powerful engine, versatile attachments, and compact size, these tractors can tackle any job with ease. For a limited time, Adams Tractor is offering a special deal, 0 down, 0% APR financing for up to 84 months. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Visit Adams Tractor today and unleash the power of the Kubota BX Series tractors. We have loads of tractors in stock. Get yours now.
Country Homes Power, Spokane's #1 source for quality hot tubs and swim spas, has truckloads arriving from the top American-made spa manufacturers just in time for the fair. Now is the time to reserve your new hot tub or swim spa. Get to Country Homes Power today.
When you live in the beautiful Northwest, there's nothing better than spending time on your deck. And nobody knows decking better than the decking pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
From the early evening cocktails to the backyard barbecues, your deck is the most fun place to be. And during Windsor Plywood's end of the season decking sale, there's a lot of great discounts now.
Windsor Plywood.
With 2 locations in Spokane.
Here, freshly made grizzly bear tracks. Survival, it's not guaranteed. Good thing I got my Ford Bronco Sport, because it goes over any terrain.
Get a great deal on a Bronco Sport only at your local Ford dealer.
It's now 6:40. Around the Northwest, newly released body cam footage shows 2 Seattle police officers joking about the death of a college student who was killed when an officer struck her with their car while she was crossing the street. Take a listen.
But she is dead.
Yeah, that is not the only time that Seattle police officer laughs while talking about it. 23-year-old Janavi Kandula, a Seattle grad student, was hit and killed last January. The body cam video released by the department also hears the detective saying this.
Yeah, just write a check. Just, yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
Well, online, the department said this video is being released in the interest of transparency. It's been handed over to the Office of Police Accountability for investigation.
In our 10-second takeaway on this Wednesday, sunny and warm will be the 2 words you'll hear a lot today. Grab your sunglasses. Again, a light layer to start the day. You won't need it later. Our high today will be 77.
Well, Apple has announced the iPhone 15. Now, the biggest difference is it's ditching the lightning cable in favor of a plug that's been on most other devices for years now. The switch to USB-C was sped up when European regulators required them to change their charging cable last year. The iPhone 15 also features an expanded dynamic island tool that is home to alerts, notifications, and other controls. That new tool takes the place of the notch, the black part at the top of the screen that houses the top speaker and selfie camera.
So what are the odds? 3 Florida sisters, all born September 3rd, and they're not triplets. Juliet, Jessica, and Jasmine Turner were born at Ocala Advent Health in 2020, 2021, and 2023. Dad Jeremy says he can't even believe it. He jokes it'll make celebrating birthdays a lot easier. They'll appreciate it down the road. Like, it'll be fun when they're adults to all get together.
Yeah, but you want your own birthday party.
You do want your own birthday party.
It's supposed to be your special day.
That's right. Parents, listen up. I share a birthday with my brother. So there you go.
All right. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:43.
And we will have an update on the capture of an escaped killer in Pennsylvania. It happened this morning.
That and Mark's full forecast coming up after the break. We'll be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Save up to 27% when you bundle home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP, and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $750 cash allowance on this Silverado. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
And family fun, all in one place. River Park Square.
A lot of great things debuted in 1979, like the Happy Meal.
And Trivial Pursuit.
Even the Dustbuster.
In our opinion, the best thing to come out of 1979 was Kerner Furniture.
During our 44th anniversary, we are lowering prices on everything in the showroom.
Like this sofa sectional.
And this dining set.
And of course, we always guarantee the lowest Lazy Boy prices.
Anniversary pricing is happening now during Kerner Furniture's 44th anniversary sale. Nice store, low prices.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Save up to 27% when you bundle home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mysticwa Casino Hotel in Chewelah.
We continue to follow breaking news this morning. The escaped murderer in Pennsylvania finally back in police custody after a near 2-week manhunt.
34-year-old Danilo Cavalcante is convicted of killing his ex-girlfriend in front of her children. He eluded hundreds of searchers for 2 weeks. Let's get right to Sydney Charles. There's a new video of his arrest.
Yes, that's right, Robin. So overnight, law enforcement closed in on an area in Chester County after a chopper confirmed a new sighting of Daniel Cavalcante. Police saying he was armed and dangerous. Pennsylvania police will give more information about the arrest during this press conference, which it looks like they're still setting up for right at this very moment. Now, we do know he was captured just before 8:15 a.m. Eastern time in northern Chester County, found in a field within the perimeter by tactical teams using thermal technology and police canines. He was hiding under foliage and a pile of logs. And this is that new video, Robin, taken earlier this morning of the actual arrest. And you can see just how many officers there were at the time he was taken into custody. The 34-year-old, convicted of killing his ex-girlfriend, first broke out of prison by crab walking up these narrow walls to the roof to escape. And despite their initial perimeter, investigators say he slipped past them and stole this unlocked van. Cavalcante then went to the Phoenixville area where he tried to contact a former co-worker who then called local police. Around 500 law enforcement officers from local, state, and federal agencies were involved in Cavalcante's capture. We will continue to bring you the latest updates on this story. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
All right, Sydney, thank you so much. You are taking a live look at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. As we've been telling you this morning, we are expecting a big announcement. Something coming. We don't know what that something is.
Yeah, they're doing a countdown out there on the big reader board on Washington and right in front of the building. We'll let you know, though. It's very exciting, regardless.
Well, the big announcement today is that there will be plenty of sunshine, no cloud cover. It's going to be a nice day today.
Awesome.
All right, back to you. No, here we go. 53 into 9 Mile, but Deer Park at 45 degrees. We have 47 into Cheney, 48 into Spangle, and temperatures in the low to mid 50s. You head in from Post Falls, Rathdrum, and Hayden. 77 will be our high today. We're going to see that really region-wide. It's going to be very nice, very consistent. Wind southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now tonight, temperatures down to 49. Those west winds just 5 to 10 miles an hour. Windows open, that cool air coming in. Oh, it's going to be great. And our air quality is in the good range, and we'll continue to do that for the next couple of days. We'll show you why. We look at our forecast radar where we will see maybe a high thin cloud, more numerous over the mountains because of the elevation. Otherwise, it's going to be sunny and it is going to be warm. We look at the setup here. That low that created the breezy conditions continues to make its way out of the area. High pressure will move in. Warmer air coming in from the southwest. That's going to be with us, and it's going to hang out. Now, the fire and smoke, we have a lot of it to the north, and again, quite a numerous amount of fires. But we don't have a lot of smoke in the air that is going to be pulled into our area by those winds. So we're going to continue to see those west winds, and it's not pulling that smoke in. So we're going to continue to may have a little bit of haze, but for the most part, our air quality will remain good. 77 in Spokane, the high today, 78 Ritzville. Tri-Cities, very, for them, mild, 81 degrees and 84 into the LC Valley. We'll have temperatures in the mid-70s. North Idaho, Colville, 78. Not bad. Planning forecast, 80 on Thursday. Friday, 83. 75 is a normal high for this time of year. We'll be at 10 degrees above normal Saturday at 86, Sunday 82, and then a cool down. Monday, 74, Tuesday, 71, and potentially temperatures into the 60s a week from now on Wednesday as we continue to cool. So it's going to be a great week and weekend for the fair or whatever you have planned.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Get out and enjoy.
It's now 6:50. Your morning sprint's coming up.
All right, thanks for being with us. We'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Post Falls Volkswagen.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling them.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Twilight Bedding is the choice for all your mattress needs and now has 2 convenient locations in Spokane. Every mattress is manufactured locally, right here in Spokane, and crafted to meet any need you have, whether it's for your bedroom, boat, RV, or your pet. Stop by either location today and talk with an expert about the mattress that's right for you. Sleep right by Twilight.
I'm a proud WSU alum, and so working for a financial institution that supports WSU holds dear to my heart. What we're really excited about is this summer we're doing the Week of Welcome, and every year people look forward to this as we do a wonderful crop art, which welcomes all the students and the entry diplomamen when they come in, they're ready for back to school.
BCU has been affiliated with the Crop Art Project since 2019, so this is our 5th year working with Stan Hurd and WSU.
You know, when the students come, you can see them lined up for 27 miles coming in. Whoa, we're back, you know, hey, and everybody kind of connects a little bit.
It's really special to see a fun project like that come to life.
It's a visual representation of the support that BCU provides. It's a beautiful piece of artwork, and it's something that connects all of our alumni and students across the country, not just here in Pullman. So that's what I love about it, honestly.
Beat the heat. Always water before 10 a.m. or after 6 p.m.
Don't miss Quality Stoves and Spa's Fair Savings Event. Massive once-a-year discounts on everything, including Quality Stoves' large selection of fireplaces, inserts, and stoves, featuring Lopi and Fireplace Extraordinaire. Sale ends Saturday at Quality Stoves and Spa's Post Falls.
My advice to all the fathers out there, they grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning spread is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53. Let's get you ready for your Wednesday here in the morning sprint.
Spokane police found a body in the Dishman Hills area last night. Sydney Charles has the details.
Ariel Drayton is live with events coming up for Hispanic Heritage Month.
But first, let's get right to breaking news this morning of the capture of an escaped killer. Escaped murderer Danilo Cavalcante has been taken into custody and is alive. This was video taken earlier today of the arrest. It marks the end of the 14-day manhunt for the 34-year-old. He was found hiding in foliage and under a pile of logs with the help of thermal technology and canines.
And more breaking news from Libya this morning, where more than 5,000 people are now feared dead in the latest catastrophic flood event. Another 10,000 people are unaccounted for. The heavy flooding collapsed 2 dams. People reporting sounds similar to explosions as those dams gave way. The U.S. is sending emergency funds to relief organizations to help support Libya.
We have a cool start in our first alert weather on this Wednesday. Temperatures in Deer Park 45, warming by about 10 degrees into the valley. We are in the low to mid 50s throughout much of the region, so just be aware of that. We look at our day today. Air quality is going to be good throughout the day. We're going to see temperatures warming up about 70 by noon. And again, that high today, just a smidge above average, 77 degrees.
Police searching for a missing man found a body last night. Spokane County Sheriff's deputies say he was found on the trails inside Dishman Hills Natural Area. Police were staged right here last night at the corner of 8th and Edgerton, near where they had been searching for 22-year-old Daniel Pronkin. His car was found in the Dishman Hills area in the parking lot of Camp Caro. We don't know yet if the body police found had any connection to the missing man. Deputies say they located the body at around 7 o'clock last night.
The judge will hear arguments today regarding cameras in the courtroom during the University of Idaho murders case. Brian Kohberger is accused of killing 4 students: Madison Mogan, Kaylee Gonzalez, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernodle. The defense has asked multiple times to keep cameras out, believing continued coverage of the case will taint the jury pool and violate Kohberger's right to a fair trial. A coalition of media outlets, which includes 4 News Now, is arguing for continued access, arguing that removing cameras from court will lead to a significantly less accurate portrayal of the justice process.
A man accused of killing a family of 4 in Kellogg is expected back in court today to enter his plea. Major John Kaler is accused of killing Kenneth and Kenna Gardapi, 18-year-old Devin Smith, and 16-year-old Aiken Smith. Court documents say Kaler told police he was upset after hearing that Devin Smith exposed himself to his young daughter, saying police didn't do anything about it. Prosecutors have already said they are not seeking the death penalty.
Changes are in the works to keep the Monroe Street Bridge safe from ongoing crime. Spokane police say they're consistently responding to calls from the bridge, and now the City Council wants to address it and improve safety. City Council member Michael Cathcart says the goal is to address problems like illegal drug use and suicide attempts while maintaining the original design of the bridge. Changes could include cameras and lighting.
Victims of the Oregon Road and Gray fires are working to piece together their life after tragedy. One question landowners have is what to do with what's left on their property. Victims looking for more guidance on forestry are invited to attend a post-fire assistance meeting. It's happening tonight at 6:30 at Medical Lake High School. The meeting will cover salvage logging, reforestation, assistance programs, and much more.
A 14-year-old boy shot near a high school in Yakima is in serious condition this morning. This happened about 8 o'clock yesterday morning near Eisenhower High School. Police in Yakima believe it was a drive-by shooting. The teenager was taken to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle. Police have not made any arrests yet.
The Hispanic Business and Professionals Association will be hosting a community event here at the Southside Community Center for National Hispanic Heritage Month. At this event, Latino and Hispanic community will be celebrating their culture. This event will run from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. The entry for the event is free and food and drinks can be purchased at the event. Now, again, don't miss out on a day of fun of activities celebrating Independence Day with the Hispanic community. I'm Ariel Drayton for News Now.
A new art studio opened in downtown Spokane. It has a backstory. The man behind it, a local artist, only discovered his talent years after he was involved in a traumatic crash. 15 years ago, Dylan Lipsker was in an ATV crash that left him with lifelong damage. One of the most noticeable after effects, his inability to enter REM sleep. He discovered that his chronic insomnia would actually lead him to create art. All of these pieces are what Lipsker says he would see if he could dream again. We'll check weather one more time next.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
What I want people to know about Numerica's involvement is that it's genuine.
I work at a company that supports the community because we're a part of it.
It's important to give back to the community you live in. We are truly here to help, and we're passionate about it.
What's in a name? A question that has never had more relevance. First American Title has been rebranded to Flying S Title and Escrow. Since 1905, we've been helping people protect their property rights. When the time comes to choose a title insurance and escrow company, the choice is clear: Flying S Title and Escrow. Idaho's longest operating, family-owned title and escrow company is now Flying S Title and Escrow. We're not new, but our name is.
The Manhattan Transfer, coming to the Fox Theater Saturday, September 23rd for one night only. Don't miss this legendary quartet's 50th anniversary and farewell tour. The Manhattan Transfer. Tickets at foxtheaterspokane.org or 509-624-1200.
Good morning. What we're tracking is more of that. Sunshine, blue sky, warming temperatures. Right now into the mid-50s, but we look at the next 12 hours. We're going to have temperatures at 10 at 63, and then those mid to upper 70s throughout much of the afternoon. We'll be 70 by noon, and then at 2 o'clock, 75 degrees. Yeah, it's looking nice. 77 today, 80 tomorrow, 83 Friday, and then Saturday still sunny, still dry, 86. Look for a change with increased cloud cover Sunday, 82, and then we're into the low 70s by Tuesday, perhaps colder after that.
Mark showed us the arena. We're expecting a big announcement for them sometime in a few hours.
We sure are. And as we send you off to Good Morning America, it is in a special report. We'll see you in a little bit.